Hey, what is happening, you squeaky squawkabilly? That's right, I think I found the best way to play Beedrill EX, and it's honestly not even that big of an adjustment or change from what my list previously was. It's just including a 1-1 Rabska for the current metagame, mostly because of Dragapult, but also conveniently with the Slowking hype going around right now, it's pretty good against Slowking. For anyone who's unfamiliar with the Rabska, it's got that spherical shield, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to your benched Pokemon. So what that means is the spread damage from the Phantom Dive can't affect our bench Pokemon. The Trifrost attack damage that is dealt to our bench Pokemon, or that could be dealt to our bench Pokemon by the Kyurem in the Slowking deck, doesn't affect or doesn't deal damage to our bench Pokemon. So Rabska protects us against the three most powerful spread effects, damage dealing effects to our bench in the format, including the Wellspring Mask Ogerpon, which is a big win condition for all of those decks. For slot box or basic box decks in general, the Torrential Pump's a big deal for them. Taking away the Phantom Dive from Dragapult is also a big deal, and taking away the Trifrost from the Slowking deck is a huge deal. And the coolest part about the Rabska inclusion is it lets us play the game against Dragapult a lot more controlled and slower, and I just really love how it allows us to function against the Dragapult deck, and we get to kind of more play on their speed. Not that we want to, but if we don't draw very fast, just getting the Rabska set up means our opponent can't really be that aggressive and take a big multi-prize turn and really set us behind before we actually get to our Beedrills. So the Rabska has been insanely powerful in the deck. I absolutely love it. Of course, we still have a 4/4/4 Beedrill. Currently at a 3/2 to Dunsparce, and I still have the Fan Rotom in here. And Fan Rotom, I'm pretty convinced on keeping it. I've been using it a lot as like an early game attacker in general in a lot of matchups, and up against stuff like Lucario, it's even kind of a cool Pokemon to attack with to set up a 2-hit KO for our follow-up Beedrill, because then we only need 3 Beedrill EX to effectively 1-hit KO the Lucario. Or I guess it's still a 2-hit KO, but we punch it with the Assault Landing first, then we go Beedrill Knockout. I guess we could still get like a slight intrusion in there as well with the Relor, and then it does help us extend our early turn by just finding more Dunsparces through the Fan Call, which is always nice. And then it is a one-prize attacker to utilize up against one-prize matchups, like Alakazam is the main one, but even going up against like a Honchkrow deck, we can use Fan Rotom plus Boss to KO a Porygon off the bench, putting our opponent on odd prize cards, which can kind of extend the game and give us the time we need to utilize our hand disruption to maybe get a dub against one-prize decks. One-prize decks are tough, I'm not gonna lie. Those are tough matchups, but they are winnable, especially once we get the Fan Rotom involved. Now, there's a couple things I'm still a little bit unsure about. Of course, we got the Beedrills. Of course, we got the Dunsparce. Of course, we got the Rabska in the Fan Rotom. Of course, we got the Meowth. Of course, we got the Fez. The supporter lineup is where I'm still a little bit not sold on some stuff. Of course, we have 4 Lily. I recently bumped up my Dawn count from 2 to 3, cutting an Ultra Ball. I'm not sure about that yet. That needs further testing. And then third boss, Judge. I mean, you can't really go wrong with Boss. I don't think I'd play 4 Boss. But being able to initiate the prize trade on a knockout that we want to take is really important. And having to Meowth for Boss all the time does not feel great to have to get that KO, because then we put the liability of Meowth in play. So 3 bosses felt pretty comfortable. But I've seen a lot of lists with like 1 and 2 boss. So maybe I'm a little bit overestimating the value of Boss. Maybe there should be 2 bossing instead. And then the Judge is also a card I'm not sold on. I did go from 1 special red card or 2 special red card to 1 special red card and the Judge. Still keeping 2 hand disruption cards in the deck. Just having 1 that can be a little bit more aggressive, and we don't kind of have to wait for our opponent to be taking big KOs before we can start to disrupt them. But this could make its way back to a 2nd special red card. Or I think where we might go with it is just kind of give up on the one-prize matchups in general. And just only play the 1 hand disruption card with the special red card. But I think I'd still keep the Fan Rotom. So just 1 hand disruption card, keep the Judge as the Judge. I also think playing a mobility card in here could be really good. Specifically Surfer, because it is a draw supporter, but also it is a mobility card. There's a lot of retreat locking. I feel like there's more retreat lock going on now recently than there has been. And also stuff like Crushing Hammer, Dragapult. They can make plays where they like Crushing Hammer, remove an energy from our Beedrill, maybe our only energy in play, and then like Boss our Fezandipity, and then trap it for a turn or something like that. And that can be really annoying. So then if we have Surfer to move the Fez, or a Switch, or an Air Balloon, all of those could be considerations. Just some kind of mobility card. And I would lean towards Surfer or Switch, because it also gets around the retreat lock stuff of the Sobs and the Clutches and all that, whereas the Air Balloon can't really do that for us. So I think something in that realm makes a little bit more sense. So for the Pokemon search cards, we still have a ton of them in here. 4 Buddy Poffin, 4 Bug Catching Set, 4 Pokepad, just 3 Ultra Ball now. But like I said, there's some flexibility in the support account. Those are the things I'm still trying to figure out. The boss, the Dawn, the Judge. The big new improvement, of course, is that Rabsca. And then for the Pokemon recovery, now I did come to this determination, and it seems like a lot of people are on the same wavelength. It's just better to play more recovery than to play the redeemable ticket, because it can be utilized more aggressively. It's always going to be a good card, whereas the redeemable ticket kind of depends on what's prized, on whether or not it'll be good. But playing more Night Stretchers or more Sacred Ashes or more Max Rods, well, you can only play one Max Rod. Playing 2 Max Rod would be pretty cool, though. Just seems like it's the better way to go. Just play more recovery instead of the redeemable ticket. So currently I went from Max Rod and his Night Stretcher to Max Rod and his Sacred Ash, because if Dragapult aggressively KOs our Rabsca, we want to just find one of our Pokemon recovery cards, recover the full Rabsca line, get it back into play immediately, and then continue to shut them out of spreading damage to our bench. So if it was a Night Stretcher instead, we wouldn't be able to do that. And I think if we didn't play the Rabsca, I probably would go with like 1 Max Rod, 1 Night Stretcher. And I still love the Max Rod as the ace spec in the deck. It's just so efficient at continuing allowing us to play the game. We're an aggressive prize advantage, prize race style deck. So if we can just keep attacking with Beedrills, we will win the game. And getting to our initial Beedrills is not that difficult. The other ace spec that I've seen being talked about a little bit recently is the Hyper Aroma. And I don't hate the idea of the Hyper Aroma, but obviously if you don't draw into it early, it's just kind of a dead card. So that's kind of where I'm like, is it really worth it? I'm not sure. Whereas the Max Rod, sure, in the early game, the Max Rod's not going to be great if you draw into it. But mid-late game, this card is going to carry us. So, I don't know. Maybe I could see like two Sacred Ash plus the Hyper Aroma instead. Not really sure. I do like the idea of the Hyper Aroma, but I haven't really tested it. But I would definitely play 2 Sacred Ash if I did include the Hyper Aroma in here in the deck. And I guess also the Hyper Aroma has some synergy with playing Rabsca as well, right? Another stage 1 that we can get to get value off the Hyper Aroma. Then we would have to find another space for another Sacred Ash, though, I think. Special red card, like I said, only hand disruption card. Of course, you have the 4 Force of Vitality, and then 5 basic grass. This feels pretty consistent, pretty nice. I think the only reason we'd want to go to a higher basic grass count would be to combat against the Crushing Hammer Dragapult, but we could also include more Night Stretchers to kind of effectively do the same thing, so that could be a consideration nonetheless. But that's it. I think this is by far the best way to play Beedrill right now with the Rabsca. Still just need to finalize the couple things through the supporter lines. Like, do we really need 3 boss? Is 3 Dawn too much? Should it just be 2? Do we even want a second hand disruption card? Can we just go with the 1 special red card? Should it be 2 special red card to give ourselves a better chance against the 1 prize decks? Or is 1 Judge, 1 special red card enough against the 1 prize decks? And then having the Judge as kind of a pseudo, more aggressive hand disruption card / playable card in the early game, a better trade-off. Still a couple questions to answer, but with that said, let's jump into some action and I'll show y'all how it runs. Yo, protect your Dreepies.
I mean, I don't see a world where we don't swing here. I'm about to get unfair stamp Watchtower and then lose the game. Ready? Attaching active? Yeah, attaching active into a Phantom is pretty sus. For sure. I might be about to get item locked. So it should be like Weedle. Oh, I forgot I had Rellor in the deck. Rellor. Done. Bug catching. More Weedles. You have Rapture stuff? Wouldn't 90 HP to done be better for Fear Retreat or no? Well, I don't see how having... Or I don't have to see how having 60 HP to done has anything to do with Rabsca. It's gonna happen. They're gonna draw unfair stamp. They're gonna draw unfair stamp. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. We'll draw a Lily or something. Surely we get a Lily or something. Then Rabsca gonna protect them? Oh, I get the point. Rabsca protects the 60 HPers. Sure. It does, but I just don't think I need the 60 HP ones. It does. Yeah, my bad. I misunderstood what you said. Yeah, but like, packing more for Pult feels like it doesn't hurt, and having like the mobility ones, I don't think adds too much to our options. I'd still say no. Probably no. What if we do 2-2 70-60s? It just feels like the advantage from having one with 60 is just like not worth it. Not worth. How I'm feeling. Probably cycle both here. I might not cycle the third though. I'm also probably not even. This is a hand of all time. Dude. Give me like Fez, Rabska. I'm gonna go Weedle, Rabska. They could be playing 2 Watchtower. Yo, this bug catching show is definitely about to hit though, that's for sure. I'm not attacking. I'm not getting unfair stamp this turn. We can wait a turn for sure. I mean, the Rapscale like gives me infinite time almost, to be honest. Yeah, the Rapscale basically gives me infinite time, I feel like. That's a pretty terrible double cycle though. Also, I feel like there's a good chance they don't play Judge, so I don't have to. I can like just literally sit here and draw pass until I draw what I want, and then start attacking. If they do play Judge, that's not good for us. But I'm kind of hoping they don't play Judge. Why don't you always play Rapska over Shaman? Because Rapska's a turn slower. With Force of Vitality, it's different. But stuff like Festivally doesn't get that free turn. Oh, they are going. Okay. I did not expect this from my opponent, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we'll see how this plays out. I'm obviously a couple Kakunas away from cooking. I don't really need the Rapska back, I don't think. This needs to get Kakunas, this needs to get to Dunsparce. Candy Chicken is what's coming up, right? Fan blowing. There's my AC unit to my left, yeah. Also, I fidget with this thing as well. So it could be one or the other. I mean, I can get the Rapska back here, but I feel like the Rapska is like fairly low value at this point. If I just set up triple B and put it at Dunsparce in play, theoretically. I was like, surely there's some Kakunas to be had here. Then Ultra Ball away. Boss is pretty low value at this point. I mean, I could cycle this and bet. Yeah, I just don't think I'm scared of Dragapult. If they punch a Dragapult, the game's just over, right? Yeah, I think those are the two worst cards. I mean, the Rapska put in them having to go out of their way to KO the Rapska like that put so much work in, right? Like forcing them to go chase the Rapska there, like instead of being able to just attack with Pult when they want to, is insanely powerful. All right, I'm convinced. I'm convinced. We're playing Beedrill with Rapska for an ASC chat. We're locked in. Nah. Well, hold on. Maybe.
Also, we opened Fan Rotom in this matchup, which is terrible to start with. Oh, they can boss my Fez here. They can actually boss Fez, punch Fez, and maybe make a comeback through that, actually. That's why I want that air balloon. This is because if I drew into the air balloon at all during the sequence here, I would just air balloon the Fez immediately. It would just be on the Fez. So I really like the idea of an air balloon. It matters more against the Crushing Hammer build than this build, but it can still matter. Like the Crushing Hammer build here, theoretically, like if they had like Crispin, they're gonna have Crispin. If they didn't have the Crispin, if they had like Unfair Stamp, Boss, Crushing Hammer heads on the Beedrill. Rabsca does play around that though, but in this, well, I guess I went Fan Rotom, which made things awkward for me to use the Rabsca. I play any Ouster Retreat Lock? No. No Ouster Retreat Lock. Maybe a switch would be better, I guess. Yeah, maybe a switch. Well, no, but the air balloon is preemptive. The preemptiveness of the air balloon is like the big deal. Wait, is this even correct? Oh, well, then I can just go with boss, right? How many energy do I have left? I have 2 energy left. We're good. Yeah. So, like, the air balloon is nice because it can be preemptive. Switch can't be preemptive. Also, air balloon can be played if you get Itchy Pollen. So they could like bring up your Fez, Itchy Pollen it, or something weird like that. Try and buy some time. The closer we get to the tournament as well, the less I want to like. Maybe I'll cut the Fan Rotom. The less I want to tech for Alakazam, because I feel like Alakazam is not as good of a play. Surfer maybe? No, I just want it to be an air balloon. I just want it to be fast. Is Arbeliever in the Beedrill deck worth it? No. Sure, but Watchtower does not help against... Oh, true. Against... Sure. Air balloon does not help against Retreat Lock or Watchtower. Well, I don't need a tech for Watchtower, but Retreat Lock is fair. Retreat Lock is fair. He's bodying... Was he getting pulled? Supposed to be... I don't even think it is a bad matchup, is it? I think it's fine. Like, we're still just so fast. Like, they can't, like, chain Blazikins into us. The most they can set up is, like, 2 Blaziken, but they're, like, so slow that it's a good chance we just get the first 2 prize cards before they even attack with their first Blaziken. I guess, like, maybe it's... Well, this is, like, a matchup where playing Max Rod is a big deal, I feel like. If we don't have Max Rod, sure. But I play Max Rod. I guess not everyone plays Max Rod. I'd feel confident in this matchup with Max Rod. Not a lot of decks want to kill a Beedrill, I guess, very aggressively, right? Not a lot of decks can do that. You can add a rescue board? Yeah, but rescue board's just bad other card. No, I would not say I'm max rodding. So my last prize card is Kakuna. Okay. Oh, but I have Ultra Ball for Cat for boss. I want to tech for Alakazam. Should we tech for the crust? Depends on the deck and the tech. Super iffy. It's probably Pult. Grab Relor. They could judge me. And what a weak start. Ugh. What a weak start. Holy smokes. Oh my gosh, more chicken pulp, bro. Give me a break, brother. If I knew it, I want to go second against pulp for sure. I want to go first against everything else. But maybe I could just make it work against everything else anyways. Maybe I should just go second no matter what, to be honest. Oh, especially on ladder. I'll make it work against everything else.
B.
This hand is just so miserable, man. What am I kind of have to cycle this. I don't have to. I can just pass. Yeah, I'm just passing. If they have like candy chicken punch, we're probably just cooked. It's fine though. So if I give you my Thornton's Oracle list, will you play for NIC? No. Arson push Fez? No, that sounds terrible. Maybe I did just need to try and get the fan rotom involved and just get more Dunsparces in play. Maybe that was the play. There's 0. Going wide. What are you looking for from your deck to select it for NAIC? A good deck. Like the 3 check boxes or whatnot? Is it just vibes? Mostly vibes. And a good deck. A good deck that I want to play. I'm glad I have the Raps gun play at the very least, to be honest. Like, at least we have that. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, I can... Pushing a Weedle is kind of iffy, but I'd rather maximize my outs for drawing Pokemon here. I mean, I can KO their active, but then I just get unfair stamped and lose the game, so I can't KO their active. I prize the Weedle as well. Gosh, this is miserable. I have both my recovery cards in deck.
What?
Let's see what we can make happen. Really feels like we have to play like they don't have Judge. I could retreat the Weedle to force a boss, I guess. Then I maybe shouldn't have grabbed this. I maybe should have grabbed another Kakuna. Beedrill prized. Oh, was there actually? Unlucky. Kakuna negates the Badoo damage. Yeah, but I don't want to leave it in the active. Oh, I mean, it'd be okay if I wasn't losing. I wasn't feeding them my Weedle. Or candy and chicken pult or bus. Gotta go all in. You get those chickens online. We're trying to wait until they swing it with pult. I mean, or until they let me draw like 30 cards out of my deck. Yeah. I'm down to boss KO their lone Torchic. I'm down to do it. I just can't go, I can't do it yet. I am down to boss KO their lone Torchic eventually. Eventually is not now though. When are you gonna play a different deck? Whenever I do, don't worry about it. In this situation, we might just lose because we prized. I can't KO the... If they attack with Dragapult first, I can't want to KO the Dragapult. If I could want to KO the Dragapult immediately, then I think we're fine. But if I can't do that, we're in trouble. Ultrapska? Okay, that's good. Okay, but I still can't KO them, right? Because I still prize the... I prized 2 Beedrill EX, yeah? Someone said I prized 2 Beedrill EX. Maybe they were trolling. I wasn't actually paying attention. In this situation, should you just accept the possibility of Stamp and KO the Badoo anyways on the chance of getting the B off the prizes? Probably if I knew there was 2 Beedrill EX prized. Oh, hold on, if they bench me out though. Oh, I assume they're not benching me out. They're not benching me out. Okay.
I mean, I need a boss KO something for sure. I'd probably go after one of the Torchics just so they can't set up multiple Blazikins in a row. I mean, we'll see what we draw here. We'll just see what happens. Anything's possible, you know? Well, not really, but some things are possible. Now I got see, I want a Lily, but oh, what the fuck? There are bees for days in here. I got infinite bees. Maybe some people would say too many bees. Yeah, they just go for the one hit on the active. Gotta go for the one hit. Let's go, baby. That's the bees. We got all the bees. I see my opponent to throw. Honestly, I don't know. That might have still been the best play for my opponent, to be honest. They might have still made the correct. They might have made the correct play there. It's possible. They maybe made the right play. It's possible. Now they need Candy Chicken Knockout. Candy Chicken Swing, Unfair Stamp, Watchtower. Can we get Candy Second Chicken? Oh no, they're playing the Area Zero build. They probably don't play Watchtower. Can we get Candy Chicken, Unfair Stamp, Watchtower? I don't know, maybe something else. How's the actual deck list for the bees? I mean, it's pretty good. Oh, they're gonna Moltres to change up the pace here. Interesting. It's just a 1/1 Rabsco. The bees. I probably should just KO the active here, right? I don't even want to play anything else, right? I just want to go attach, evolve, E-time. Has there ever been a Memphis, Tennessee Regionals? There has not. We've had Memphis Worlds before. Candy Chicken, Candy Baby Chicken, Surge, Crispin, Black Belt, Stamp, take 3. Don't think any Countercatcher in that sequence? Countercatcher. Wait, Worlds was hosted in Memphis when? I don't know, it was a long time ago. Wait, Worlds was in Memphis, right? I'm not trolling. Wait, was it? It was in Nashville. No, maybe there was a regional in Memphis at some point. No. There was Nashville Worlds, and there was a Memphis regional. Was there Memphis and Nashville World? Dude, I don't remember. They announced a bunch of next year's regionals at NAIC, right? No. Stuff usually gets announced between NAIC and Worlds. No, they sometimes talk about some stuff at NAIC, but it's not like it shouldn't be expected. Azul, you won Memphis regionals? Did I? I don't remember. Cat, huh? Oh no, I got second. I didn't win. I don't remember like the cities. There's so many cities. There's too many cities, man. Is it possible the Dunsparces are bad? Oh no, because we need the mobility. It could be Dracloaks, but Dracloaks don't see enough cards. They're too vulnerable. Yeah, see, here's that boss play I was talking about. Here it is. Boss your fez. Punch it. Oh, that's literally all they're doing, though. Oh, am I even scared of this play that much? All right, this play's not that scary, actually. I would like to be able to move my active, but if I can't, it's fine. Ooh, okay, sick. How many energy do I have left? I have 1 energy left. That's a lot of garbage. That might be... No, I have 3 Buddy Poffins left. Oh, that is my last Ultra Balls and Pokepad, though, so... It really is just the Buddy Poffins that are the garbage. Why not run the Fresh Bee? Oh, I definitely should have ran to the Fresh Bee. Yeah. Attacking with the Healthy Bee was correct. Don't mind my mistake. Well, I guess it depends. Are we playing around Candy Blaziken or are we playing around Dragapult Attack? No, actually, I like this play better. Candy Blaziken knockout. Go down. Like, Candy Blaziken is super likely at this point. They are down 0 Blazikens and 0 candies. I don't know. Interesting, yeah. I think there's an argument there. Because Candy Blaziken is like super likely there. Is Rab still in the deck? My opponent already KO'd my Rabska. It's been dead. But it was helpful. It was very useful. I played against 2 Palts. The Rabska has been integral in both victories. My opponent has jet headbutted it twice, which has been very chill for me. Integral in our victories. Top deck boss. Oh, never lucky. I feel like it's correct to just get rid of all these dead cards. Do I actually Lily here, I guess is the question. Oh, I had game. Dude, oh my gosh. Okay, I could still win, but is it worth risking the win now? Let me just give me the boss. Just give me the boss. Yeah. I don't think it's worth risking it. I don't think it's worth risking it. That is so funny. Should I even attack or should I just pass? I definitely just win next turn. I'm gonna pass. Yeah, I mean, I had game. I don't have anything else to say. I had game. No stamp this match? Yeah, I'm not gonna let him use stamp. I'm not attacking. They're setting for a 4 prize turn. I mean, I don't know how they ever do that. Good luck. Best of luck to my opponent on getting a 4 prize turn off here. Mind Bend? Oh, hold up. Mind Bend this turn. No, I just win next turn anyway, so it's fine. They have 5 prizes anyways. Yeah, they're setting for a 4 prize turn to then just lose on the next turn because they have 5 prizes. My Fresh Bee, you bastard. Can't just go KOing my Fresh Bee like that. Give me the Max Rod. Yes. We could even get the other guy set up if we wanted to. Should the Sacred Ash be a Night Stretcher or should it be a Sacred Ash? That's what I'm actually like contemplating now. Not sure. Okay. Now we're talking. I've been waiting for this. Can I buy in Discord? No. Buy D's. Got him. They're gonna get to the all before I can get to my Rabska. What do I even grab here? Fucking butcher my Weedles. Dude, I'm fucked, bro. I'm still fucked. No, we're fine. I gotta calm down. I gotta lock in. Wait, they didn't even get the... Oh, but they can set it up in 1 turn. That's right, yeah. I might still be fucked. Maybe I go for, like...
Like, I don't want to bench Weedles just for them to get harvested. I don't want my Weedles to get harvested. Obviously I need to go cat here. Maybe it is a fan rotom angle here. Yeah, I'm gonna go like this. Hang on, let me cook for a second. Badoo would be good here. Yeah, Badoo would be solid here. Badoo would be solid here. Then I'd feel confident like making the more aggressive play. I mean, that's why I had Badoo in here initially, was like to fill that void of just like give me something to do on that first turn. Fuck, what is this bullshit? Come on now, come on. This is actually just so miserably bad. I need like Pokemon search and like a Lily or something. So I got Dawn. Get out of there, buddy. Oh, what if I played the free retreaters? No, I wouldn't want to give them forest here anyways, I guess, though. Plus on Zoro Hammers. It's not very good, I don't think. All the other Zork builds, I'm pretty sure, are just better. It appears you like bees currently. Thanks. Thanks for letting me know that. That's so informative. Gosh darn it. Gotta get wrecked. Oh, they have the Badoo. I'm getting dude. Fuck you. What are we playing against? What am I not playing against? They have everything in there. I mean, I guess I just take the... Do they play... What is their ace spec? Is their ace spec actually unfair stamp? This thing, like, fucks my Rapska, too. Like, is it even worth set? I don't even know if it's even worth setting up Rapska. I don't think it is. An itched on. I'll piss off, buddy. I mean, I think I just have to swing. I don't think I really have a choice here. So we know you're running Pult, don't lie to us. Yeah, because I've explicitly said up to this point that I wouldn't play Dragapult for NAIC. I forgot when I said that. You're right. Yeah, you're right. This is just kind of ass. His Phantom also fills this void in this situation as well. I totally missed that. Yeah. Well, we got Zach here to remind us all of when I explicitly said that. I was playing Hammer Pult with Dedenne. No, I probably wouldn't play Dedenne, but I probably would play Hammer Pult if I end up playing Pult. Is it maybe better to evolve to Weedle there? Are we getting Fez? No, I don't think so. I need to like have a super explosive turn as a response to this. I'm just waiting to get on Fair Stamped and just lose the game, to be honest, but maybe they don't have it like that. That's what I'm really waiting for, just to literally lose on Fair Stamp here. Oh, wait, they can KO this and... Oh, no, but then I have this. Okay. It's fine. Chill. We're chilling. Everything's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Oh, they're not taking a knockout. That is so cringe. We can work with that, though. We can work with that. It is very cringe, but we can also work with it at the same time. B-boys. I actually need to put the Grass Energy back into the deck because I need to draw back into it. I feel like this is like a bad play for my opponent. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they had to have a better play here. I don't exactly know what the better play is, but... Weedles. Still need a Weedle. I mean, based on this, I can KO their active here. Weedles. I'm just short a Kakuna. Kakunas. Ah!
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No stress. No stress. You could just set up Raptors so they can't snipe and then just punch their active, right? Go like this. Oh, but I don't have another one. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I needed the Kakuna there. Fudge. Oh, that's really bad. I'm gonna hit him for a hundo. This is so bad. Beedrill thing, one time. Yes, let's go. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Damn, do we got it like that though? No way. Unless. I'm not done yet. Don't call me lucky. I need double Kakuna off the bug catching set? Surely not, right? Surely there's not 2 Kakunas off this bug catching set here. No! I meant please. That's fine. We still got the Rapska to protect us this turn, so our setup is okay. The clip would have been crazy. The clip would have been insane. Where's the VOD of last weekend? You mean Turin? Just go to the like YouTube official Pokemon channel. It'll be right there. I assume you mean the Turin results. Rare Candy? Nah, Rare Candy's ass. Oh, my Rapska is not long for this world. And this is actually 3 prize cards, so they should get 1 Beedrill and they win the game. The Kakuna stops at 20 damage, right? Well, it only stops 20 of the damage. It doesn't repeat. It doesn't repeat for each 20 ping. Not Candy goated? Nah, probably not. Nah, probably not goated. Alright, top deck Kakuna. Not like that though. All right, it's fine. Gotta cycle the deck here. Oh my gosh, why is this hand so bad? What are we doing? Do I have to be scared of Mega? Do they play Mega Frostlass, or am I trolling like playing around that? I assume they play Mega Frostlass, right? They probably play 1. Okay. Like, I assume I just have to play around it. I don't know. Okay, we got the Weedle anyways. I mean, my hand just sucks and is dead, but besides that. Not all lists run Mega Frost. Okay. Bro, max rod for 1 energy. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Not gonna get caught out here lacking. Oh, but they can just like Arbor Leave a snipe, Arbor Leave a... I don't know. It's still gonna be tough. I mean, my hand is literally dead, so I need like top deck, but... How was this draw so bad off this Lily, man? Like, what the heck? Just a miserably bad draw. I need like top deck Dawn or Lily. Oh, yeah, it's not that bad. Dawn or Lily here works. Yeah. I'm just gonna snipe my bench guy, right? Oh, what the fuck? Weird. Oh, they're playing around Ursaluna. So I need to run to a fresh. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is miserable. We're getting cooked. Top deck Dawn is fine though. If I top deck Dawn, I'm fine. If I top deck Dawn, I'm fine. Lily, okay. Red card. Fresh Bee. Beetle. Lily. Surely this gets me a Beedrill EX with 2 Beedrill EX in my deck. Okay,
Okay, do I ever evolve that wheel? Okay, if I bench this, I could lose to an Arbor. I don't want to lose to an Arbor Leva is what I'm thinking. But is that like realistic? Can they set up a third Arbor Leva? I don't even know if that's realistic. I think I just attack. Oh, but then I'm in Mega Frostlass range. Fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have benched the Weedle. Maybe benching the Weedle was a misplay. I should hope it worked without benching the Weedle. Yeah, I guess benching the Weedle was just a mistake then. No, because then that Frostlass is ping this. I guess it's got to be bench attack. I don't think I get another one of these set up. I don't think I get another one set up. Yeah, I don't think they got it like that. They can't set up third? Surely, right? I mean, surely. Come on now. Come on. Don't do it to me. Why not play the Kakuna? Because it gets pinged by the Frostlasts. And it has 3 retreat costs. I don't want to get boss trapped. Like, what if my opponent has like special red card boss Kakuna? I'm fucked. This deck stings? That's what I'm talking about. You have energy and B in deck? Yeah, but not in my hand. Oh, actually, it's not guaranteed though, right? Perhaps it stops the bench. Oh, true. Nice. Bodied. Yeah, I forgot about that, Mondi. For some reason, I was thinking about it like Shaman. Yo, honestly, this deck with Rapska might just be worth playing for the tournament for people to like attempt to snipe my B on the bench. It's gonna be like the reverse of Shaman.